Hola clase, espero que estén bien. En este video vamos a hablar sobre algunas cosas importantes para el final del semestre. If we head to our syllabus, we'll go to the course outline and this will tell us exactly what you have to complete and the dates by which you need to complete them. Okay, so here are the last 3 weeks of our class. Okay, we do have some tareas and Learn Smarts due. Remember that the final draft is not due because we did eliminate that second writing, the second composición. But what you do need to be working on that's different from the tareas and Learn Smarts that we complete and connect is the final project, the comments for the final project, as well as the individual meeting via Zoom. And all of that information can be found in our course content site. So let me head first, let's talk about our final oral exam. So the final oral exam will be between Monday and Saturday, Monday 12/7 to Saturday 12/12, and they're going to be via Zoom. You make an appointment with me through this Calendly page, and what we're going to be talking about is quiz 3, right? So whatever the prompt was from quiz 3, that's what we're going to be completing together, and that will be in Spanish. So I will ask you the questions or provide you the prompt that can be found in quiz 3. And you respond to me in Spanish, okay? We might also have an informal conversation where you talk about things like your name, how old you are, how you're feeling, where you live, where you're from, etc. And that will also be in Spanish. So I might ask you things like, ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cuántos años tienes? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Dónde vives? ¿De dónde eres? ¿Qué estudias? Okay, so those are the types of things that I might ask you. And then we will also discuss any questions you might have about your grades. So if you had to hear this Calendly page, it shows you the dates that I'm available. So Monday the 7th through the 12th. And you can see they're not very long. They're only about 10 minutes long. But you should be able to see the different times that I have available for each day. I have times available each day at varying times, right? Sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the afternoon, sometimes in the evening. So just go through and click and see what time works best for you. This is in Central Time. So if you are somewhere else, just make sure that you take into account that the meeting time will be Central Time, which is San Antonio time, okay? So that's how you complete the final oral exam. If you go back to, I believe it's week 12, maybe week 13. If you go back to week 13, our quiz is here. And you have the information already, right? Where we're talking about what is your routine. So I might ask you things like, ¿A qué hora te acuestas? Right? ¿A qué hora te despiertas? No? Or ¿hasta qué hora te duermes? No? And then the days of the week, right? So it could be fines de semana, lunes, miércoles, jueves, whatever day, right? So this is what the prompt that I will be using, the things that I'll be asking you regarding the quiz. Bien? Okay, so that is for our final exam, the meeting. And then we'll head back to talk about the final project. Okay, so the final project, you are going to complete it in VoiceThread, which is what we use to complete the intro videos. You're going to be orally reflecting on your relationship with Spanish and Hispanic culture here in San Antonio or even in South Texas. Should be about 2 to 4 minutes long, the video. You can speak in English, Spanish, or a combination of both. Basically, you just tell us what are your previous experiences with Spanish or any type of Hispanic Tejano culture in San Antonio, South Texas, wherever you're from. And then the role that you want Spanish to play in your life in the future. This goes over the tenses that you should use, present, preterite, and imperfect. I do also want you guys to be commenting on each other's videos. So the first video that you create is going to be due on Wednesday, right? Wednesday, the 2nd of December. And then the oral comments are going to be due Monday, December 7th, okay? You do have to respond to 2 classmates' videos. So you should make 2 oral comments, okay? The comments can be in English or in Spanish. Either one is fine. But I do want you to be specific in your responses. Like instead of saying, nice job, I want you to tell me like what you identify with or don't identify with, etc., with what your classmate maybe said. So here is the voice thread where you're going to be creating the video. Okay, so you can do this on your own through the webcam video, and I'm going to post some further instructions just to make sure that you understand step by step what to do. So you'll go to here where it says add your own, create new voice thread, add media, webcam video, okay, and then it'll start the recording and you record yourself saying everything that you want to say. And then once you are finished with that, you will stop the recording, give it a title, save it, and then the last thing that you have to do is share it with the class, okay? So you have to make sure you follow all those steps. I'm gonna outline those steps in a separate PDF I'm gonna upload so that you guys know step by step what you have to do, okay? So if there's any questions, please let me know. I know we're coming up on the end of the semester, so if you have any questions about any of your grades, also please get in touch with me. So, hasta luego.